What's up, guys? Ryan from Dynamite Sports Cards here. This is the pack and prep process, just so everyone has it in case they have any questions about how the product is put together or just would like the honesty portion of it. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right in. There are 25 cards. The checklist is listed on the website at dynamitesportscards.com. Right there. Feel free to reach out on Instagram with any questions. But pack contents, you get 1 to 2 rookies, another star rookie top loaded. You're going to get a hobby pack in here as well, and 1 to 2 numbered or paralleled cards. So with that, of course, you'll get your main hit and then a chance at a Vlad Jr. Signed jersey. Of course, it's certified, so you know it's authentic. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Got a Tatis rookie from Bowman or Topps Chrome. Each of these will be wrapped up. They get sealed in one of these bags, and then off the camera here, I just quickly seal it, and then take one of these and put them right in there. Give me 1 second. All right. So this is series 4 for baseball. I've been doing it for quite a while with football and then basketball. Baseball's been one that we've been trying to build more of a clientele with. Have not had huge success yet with baseball. Still definitely catching on, but definitely one of I'd say probably our best valued product in regards to your return. Simply because the the hobby packs are still not ridiculously priced, so we're able to include those into the packs, which is a huge plus. Unfortunately, basketball has completely priced us out for right now. It's just ridiculous, but football is still something that we're putting packs into as well. We're getting back into that, but definitely excited to be bringing baseball back after a little hiatus. So again, the Vlad Jr. is the golden ticket. If you do happen to win the golden ticket, you'll know it. You'll have gold foil in the box. So you'll know very easily whether or not you won without question. It'll be taped on the top of this box here. All right. After I pack all the boxes, I randomize them off camera. The camera continues recording. Record them. Randomize them off to the side of the camera, and then bring them back on to number them all right in front of the camera, so that there's no questions about that either. Alrighty. So we'll get the golden ticket real quick here. Apologize, I normally do this before I film, but you'll get to see this too. All right, sorry about that. You can fast forward through that, hopefully, if you didn't already. I'm gonna let that dry there for a minute. So we'll continue packing on. Got a nice Bryce Harper green refractor auto. Try to put a nice mix of young prospects, players that are either recently called up or have been called up. Your Wander Francos, your Bobby Witts, Adley Rushman, Julio Rodriguez. Got a lot of really great young talent working their way through the minors or just breaking into the major leagues. So Bobby Witt mojo here. And we've got a fair amount of PSA 10 cards as well. Try to always stick with PSA 10s when we can. Definitely something that we enjoy putting graded cards in there just because, you know, given the backlog that PSA's had for a number of months, it's nice to be able to provide that and not make you wait to have to grade cards yourself. So we'll do Adley Rushman out of 50, gold ice. I call it ice. Alrighty, so baseball looks like it's shaping into form for the playoff picture. Of course, my Orioles are second to last as we speak now, just ahead of the Diamondbacks. So hopefully that isn't your team, the Diamondbacks or the Orioles. I know a lot of people are Yankees and Red Sox fans out there, so. All right. And my special touch here is always the gold stars in here. Whether you love them or hate them, you're excited because you got the pack, and if nothing else, you remember me because you had to clean up all these gold stars in your house. Trust me, if you think you have a lot in your house from me, there's even more than that after I make these typically, although I did a pretty good job on this time. All right. I try to conceal what the card is that you would have gotten if you get the golden tickets. So you don't know right away what you got. Excuse me while I just get a couple pieces of tape here. We'll tape it to the inside of the box. And if you see that shining gold when you open it, you know you've got something good. So I do ask that if you do win the golden ticket, please take a picture of the ticket as well, just so I can verify it is the one that I actually wrote on. So Randy Arozarena, gold label auto. Of course, that's his rookie as well. I'd say the biggest couple hits we have in this series is going to be the Shohei Ohtani rookie, the Vlad Jr. PSA 10 rookie with missing card number as well, which is cool. Aside of that, nice Aaron Judge in there. Here's the Shohei Ohtani. Go ahead and wrap that up now. There's only 25 packs in baseball currently, which means your odds of winning are 1 in 25 in comparison to 1 in 40 for baseball or basketball and football. So better odds too. Mookie Betts pink refractor PSA 10. That's going in. Alrighty. All right, Eloy Jimenez, PSA 10 rookie. And by the time you see these videos, they will already be live on the website to purchase. So feel free to do that. There is expedited shipping offered as well. So if you're one that likes to get things right away and don't like to wait for them, like myself, feel free to purchase that. I think it's 1 to 3 day shipping that I offer, and we'll get that to you just a touch faster. Of course, if you're out of country, keep in mind that the 1 to 3 days can be held up depending on the border and that kind of stuff. I'm speaking mainly to my Canadian customers, but I definitely always do my best to fulfill those. All right, got a CJ Abrams refractor first Bowman. It's a freaking beautiful card. Love a good refractor card. I don't play fantasy baseball myself, but I was asking a friend yesterday whether or not Ohtani is considered almost like a cheat code in fantasy baseball, which I had assumed to some extent he probably was. And the answer was, of course, yes. So I found that to be interesting. Wander Franco PSA 10 first Bowman. So we've got Thursday night baseball tonight, which is always exciting. Not the greatest matchup, the Bengals and the Jags. Of course, we got two young quarterbacks, the first overall pick for back-to-back years, so that's always interesting. I think Trevor Lawrence is not performing as well as a lot of people had anticipated he would be, but we're only 3 games in, so I guess there's still plenty of time to determine his potential within the league. I'm, of course, rooting for him. It's always nice to see more talent in the league, especially at the quarterback position. This year's class thus far does not look to be very strong. Zach Wilson's struggling. Lance Fields is struggling. Trey Lance hasn't touched the ball much. But definitely Mac Jones has looked the best. Of course, he probably has the least amount of talent around him offensively anyway. So that's kind of interesting. Of course, when you have one of the best coaches in the league, I guess that doesn't always matter. Draw up the good plays for the right players. There's a Vlad Jr. missing card number, PSA 10. That's his rookie. Could be looking at our MVP this year. If I'm not off base in saying that, I admittedly have checked out just a touch in baseball recently with football coming back. So last I had seen, he was definitely in the running. So if you happen to hear dogs that start barking here in a minute, I do apologize. They tend to bark at everything, so it's my apologies. Juan Soto out of 50. That's gold. All right. I'm going to go ahead and shut the door now and preemptively because I know what's going to happen. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so it looks like we only have about 8 more to pack up, and then I'll randomize, number them, and then they are ready to rock. So, but as always, guys, I really do appreciate you joining me. I know these videos aren't always exciting to watch, so for those of you that took the time out to do it, thank you very much. But I just do this to hold true to the foundation of some of the reasons that I started this. I wanted to provide a product that people could trust, people could feel like they got their money's worth, and really bring another level of excitement to collecting, especially with the inflated price of products, sealed products these days. It's really tough to still be active within the community. Baseball, of course, has been the one that's been the most affordable throughout this entire 2-year price hiatus, or price, not hiatus, price craziness. Of course, it'd be interesting to see once Topps loses its license, what happens with that. Fanatics has just bought everything, so we'll see what happens. It's interesting. I was really hoping Upper Deck had a chance. I know it's probably never going to be the case, but as a kid growing up collecting baseball cards, Upper Deck always had really nice cards, in my opinion. Oops, sorry about that. All right, so we're reaching the end here. Again, I'll number them, and then be 1 through 25. You get to pick your pack number when you purchase. If you'd like to purchase off the website, that's great. If you have any more questions, of course, you can reach out to me on Instagram, dynamitesportscards.com, and you can comment on the video on YouTube as well, if that's your preferred method, and I will do my best to respond. Admittedly, my YouTube channel has not been as prevalent of a source of conversation with my viewers or customers. It's been primarily Instagram, so for that I apologize. I feel like to some extent I've abandoned my YouTube channel. That's certainly not the case. I'm very active behind the scenes, but as far as posting, I have definitely been dropping the ball on that. I hope to start making more videos. I tended to post the most when I was opening product, but I do not do that much anymore just due to the prices. I do open some baseball, but football and basketball are just too expensive for me to warrant the purchase, unfortunately. I will say that I'm hoping next year these prices will kind of level off a little bit. And with that, I'll get back into it without a doubt. All right, we're on our last card here. Of course, it's Cal Ripken, Sweet Spot Auto out of 275. The Iron Man. Alrighty. Okay, so let me just quickly randomize these off camera, and then I'll bring them back right in front of the camera here, and I will number them in front of everything so that you guys can see exactly what's happening here. All right. Good enough. And I do enjoy the fact that I really do not know what's in these packs as well, because it allows me to be truly unbiased in every sense, not have to worry about playing favorites with maybe a customer that buys more than someone else, or you know, somebody that I'm familiar with purchases. I don't have to think twice, just I do not know what's in any box, and that is the truth. So it makes it a little easier for me. Okay, let me unhook this here, grab my marker. Alrighty. So I'm just gonna number straight down. All right, that's all 25, folks.